have you do it for once.
All right. All right. All right. You're hitting go live. We are live, guys. Doing it live. Doing it live. It's
We're here
another.
live.
We are here live. We apologize about the delay. This actually, just so that Chris from Pops and Pins is aware, this was not Elle's fault. This was all Battle's fault. So Elle was
I'll make sure.
up, awake. She was on time. This is totally all Battle's fault. So Chris, she comes to our show on time and ready to go. Not for you. But guys, it is another Tuesday night. It is What the FiGPiN?
What the FiGPiN?
It is a pleasure to have everyone here. Thank you so much. Battle, we will start with you, my friend. How are you today?
Greetings. Good evening, everyone. I'm doing all right. I unfortunately think I'm coming down with a little bit of sickness, but I went ahead and did my distilled water. I always want to call it peroxide, but it's iodine. There we go. So I just cleared all my sinuses out. So hopefully I can kind of get ahead of it, kick it in its butt. Got to go back to work on Sunday. So yay.
Well, hopefully you feel better quickly. I as well am not feeling the best. But such is life, right, my friend?
Hey, that's what happens in the wintertime.
Very true, very true. And it is such a pleasure to, one, finally get to go ahead and meet Elle in person, but also such a pleasure to have you on the show, Elle. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, definitely. We're
Welcome
excited
to
as well, for
episode
sure.
52
I like the
of What
background,
the
by the way,
FiGPiN.
Battle.
You
Very
know,
nice.
it was kind of a last minute thing. I have grandiose plans with it. Tonight was my first little quick go at it. So I'm excited that I at least got that up, but we'll see what happens.
It looks
Well, it looks great, man. Very cool. So guys, we just want to go ahead and give a shout out to our chat. We have C. Nez, Steve Morris, Colton Kirkpatrick, Brad Gallagher, V. Harris, Fred, Fig Ben, Jib Steezy, Queen Nerd is in the house.
Looks like Midnight Geeks there. What up, Midnight?
Midnight, Animus, Pinup, Viegas, Will Reimer. Man, there's so many people here. Zero, Wookie Pool, SP Dragon Ball, Vader Joe, Goon.
What up, Joe?
What's up, Goon? Charles Ling is in the house as well. So cool.
Charles.
Vader Joe. Kay Swanson. Pleasure to have you as well, my friends. Derek.
What's up, Darth Pins?
Yeah, Darth Pins, man. What a crazy win on Whatnot Pops and Pins show last week with Mr. and Mrs. Pins hitting a redemption.
I know. She's the
Fire.
greatest of all time.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, guys, so if you have not checked out Pops and Pins Whatnot, it's every Wednesday night. Elle actually is and this is why we made the joke in the beginning, Elle is a moderator for Chris during the show. Elle, I'll leave it up to you if you want to go ahead and put a drop in there for Chris with the show, if you want to tell the time and where to go.
Of course. So tomorrow it's gonna be Whatnot Wednesdays with Pops and Pins. So I hope to see you all tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty exciting. Yeah.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I always get it confused because I'm Central Standard Time. So for my time it's 7:30. But yeah.
Very cool. You know, and there's a lot of cool people in
Sometimes I'm
Central Standard too. So I mean, we have Battle himself, Aggie Mickey, Midnight
up,
Geek
Aggie?
we know is there as well. There's a bunch of cool people in the Central Standard Time.
honestly, I can never remember if I'm in Mountain Standard Time, CST. I'm always confused depending on where I'm at. And I even actually had Casey tonight. I'm like, hey, it's almost 7:30. Is that tonight or is it 8:30? She's like, no, it's in an hour. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Very cool. Elle, what made you go ahead and get into FiGPiN? Like, how did you go ahead and find out about FiGPiN? Where did you first see FiGPiN?
So, I think you all know at this point that I'm obsessed with Sanrio stuff. I love Hello Kitty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my very
Oh.
first pins were Agretsuko. I love her. I love her vibe. I love that she's very chill and then she's raging. So that was my very first one and I loved it. And then I started seeing, oh, what are these things, fic pins? So I started getting more, you know, Sanrio fic pins. Those are mainly the ones that I collect. So yeah, it was all because of Sanrio and Hello Kitty.
Very
So
cool.
is does my memory serve me right? Probably not, but isn't that a Hot Topic exclusive that I think John you actually sent me is the only reason I remember that one?
One of them is Hot Topic
Yep.
exclusive, yeah, and the other one was from FiGPiN, the FiGPiN website. Yeah,
Is it the same one or is it just like a special sticker or?
it's a different version of Agretzko. So there's three. One of them
Oh,
she's
okay.
full, and then the other one is kind of like this, the
There you go.
raging one, and then
Oh
the
my
other
gosh.
one is the
Ooh,
fire.
Wait, is
Super
it,
cool.
I saw a sticker on there. That didn't look like the Hot Topic sticker for Agriseco.
No, no, no.
Oh,
That's
look
the
at
Hot
that.
Topic
An
is the other one.
AP.
This is an AP. One of my very few APs that I have.
Showing off AP stickers, huh? Let's see.
and you won that from FiGPiN Kingpin, or you found it at Hot Topic, or how did you come across such epic fire?
So, for this one, for Agretzko
Yeah.
AP, so someone knew that I was a Sanrio fan and reached out to me
Oh,
and
nice.
tried to sell it to me. They were saying $750, and I was like, whoa. So I lowballed it to 500. So what do you think?
I mean, I don't remember how many those are, but I know it's one of the first ones.
Yeah, no, I did not pay that much for that pin.
I was gonna say, it may not be that far off, honestly.
No, but I think back in the day, so this was like a year and a half ago, maybe. Um, I got it for maybe 300 or something like that. So
Nice.
I did not pay that much.
Very cool. Well, we
That's
love
good.
hearing about
That's
steals
real
and deals,
good.
that's for sure. So what I'm assuming then a Sanrio pin had to be your very first Fig pin, or did you get into Fig pin with a different licensed character?
No, it was mainly Sanrio, and then I started getting more. Um, I really liked the Looney Tunes ones.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
looking actually for the AP for the Roadrunner.
Nice.
And I've been eyeing it
Ooh.
that on Whatnot with Pops and Pins. And then what other ones I like? I'm really a fan of anime, so I really love the Sailor Moon pins. But honestly, I always go back
Oh, okay.
to the Hello Kitty ones, the glow in the dark ones that they release. They're the greatest of all. I think one of my favorites. So yeah,
That's awesome.
I don't think I remember that one.
which one?
Did you say they glow in the dark?
The Hello Kitty glow in the dark, the ones that are little bones
The
and
Halloween one, yeah.
Oh, the new bone ones. Those
yes,
are sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
ones.
yeah. I didn't get
Yes,
those
yes.
ones. Those are super cool.
Yeah, those are one of my
So
favorite ones too.
I probably just missed this, but just so I can back it up and make sure I remember did you stumble across those your first fig pin or fig pins, browsing online just for that certain license, and you stumbled across them? Were you walking through the mall, saw it, and how did they appear in your life? How did you first find them?
So the Gretsuko was one of my first ones, and that's because I'm always like looking for Sanrio stuff. So that FiGPiN came about, and then I saw it, and I'm like, oh, this is great. So I started like seeing that there are several options. So I started buying more and more. But yeah, that was
Oh
the first
man.
one, and then I came about FiGPiN, and then that's when I found you all with what the FiGPiN. And in one
Awesome.
of my first shows, actually it was the first one, I did not win. Midnight won Spyro. And then he gave it to me. So that's
Oh.
when I started like getting integrated a
Oh,
little
you
bit
did
into the
that pay it
community. And
forward thing?
well, yes. And then he gave it to me. And then that's when I started taking the pictures and then like getting more into the, you know, the hobby and the community that honestly is one of the coolest ones out there. So that's how it all started
Nice.
with the
Yeah.
Agretzko.
Well, I mean, and Midnight again doing amazing stuff with paying it forward to the community, and it's like again just can't share enough about how great the community is with doing awesome things like that. So Midnight, I mean, you're awesome to go ahead and pay it forward to Elle with the pin, and I mean, obviously the many people that go ahead and do the same thing. So great community for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Heck yeah, that is really neat. I mean, it's shown, right? How many times have people been slipping down that slope because one person reached out like, hey, I'm going to send you this pin, or hey, did you know about boosts? I'm going to send you some boosts, or, just one random interaction. And all of a sudden people are hooked. They start a FiGPiN dot something or other. And next thing you know, we're taking pictures and diving deep. It's just funny how it happens.
And no, I mean the pins are so beautifully made too, so they photograph so well. So that's one of my favorite things to do as well. I had to stop a little bit taking pictures because I was finishing up grad school, but now I have a little bit more time. So I'm
Awesome.
hoping.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. So I'm hoping
Pain
to
in the
get
butt.
back in. What was that?
Grad school, probably a pain in the butt, but so rewarding and worth it once it's all over.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. But yeah,
Hopefully
no,
with not
now
too many debts.
too many. No, thank God no. So that's
Yes,
that's the
that's even better.
that's the one good thing, or yeah, that came about it. So
Great.
yeah. But then I had to stop a little bit taking pictures and having fun with the pins, and I had to focus a little bit more in school. But now I'm done, so I can go back into the game and take more pictures. I
Time to
have
party.
a bunch of Sanrio fig pins that, are waiting for me to take pictures. It's really fun to have an idea in my head of how I want to display them, and then like try to like make the best angle and find like a good background for them and make them look pretty. It's like a whole thing that it's super soothing for me as well. So yeah,
Oh,
I'm looking
really?
forward to do that.
Well, maybe
Speaking of
this would
super
be a good
soothing, that
time.
go ahead.
Go ahead. You first.
Speaking of super soothing, that background you have going on in the back, that's I'm in this very calm place right now because of the whole
Aura, yeah.
yeah.
Yes. So we're chilling tonight. It's a
Yep.
night. It's like a chilly night. We're here hanging out. So I
It is
figure
cold outside. It is so cold right now.
it's definitely cold. The Texas, or at least San Antonio, is going insane. So everything's closed
We
and classes are canceled and everything. So it's
Everybody's
been
stuck
a very
inside.
relaxing day.
Because it's cold, you
So
guys
we
are
were
shut
heading
down.
out.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
much, we don't know how to deal with this stuff. We don't
yeah,
get snow like y'all.
yeah.
And actually, the even more shitty part is we don't get snow. We just get ice.
Oh,
So it's just slippery.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Actually, we were supposed to be going to the brother-in-law's house yesterday. Got all the way out to like Weatherford or whatever it is. Like we are heading towards like Tyler, Texas, and it just started sleeting, freezing on the road right in front of us. So we were on the road like 3 hours. We just turned around and came right back home because we figured we'd be stuck there for like a week. So we just bagged it, came back. So whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely
So
sorry. Yeah,
I
go ahead.
guess that well, Elle, I mean, assuming you're only an hour behind, so you probably already had dinner. I assume Battle. I assume the same thing.
Correct.
So no one wants to share a pizza with me.
Ooh, pizza?
Those are
No,
so
nobody wants to share a
Oh,
pizza.
dude, look at that. What a
I
cool
I
box.
just
I'll
got them,
definitely
so
take some
yeah,
pizza.
pins on fire, man. Definitely an amazing package. Got the whole all four
amazing.
turtles, and then I
What side of the
believe,
corner?
Absolutely no anchovies, dude.
and then we got this awesome pins on fire logo. So Jason, Sandy, congratulations. Definitely the
Cool.
coolest packaging for sure. I like the whole
So
pizza
cool.
box concept for sure, and I can't wait to go ahead and get them in the
I-
app and wait till I think that Jason mentioned it was the 13th of February that we might get our first chase chance. Did I see that correctly?
Nice.
I don't know. Chat, you go ahead and help me out if that was the correct date. I'm pretty sure it was the 13th of February to go ahead and get the chase chance. So yeah, I'm
What
excited to
is
go ahead
that
and get
little
them.
pizza box in there?
It's a gummy pizza.
Oh,
That's so
sweet.
cool.
I've been wondering. Man,
It's
I've been
adorable.
pretty bummed out. I haven't been trying to spend too much money because of the grandiose plans that we have coming up very soon. I think we've settled on going to Ireland to do said things. But
Very cool.
yeah, it should be a lot of fun. But with that being said, is I was super sad. I was kind of hoping those box sets would survive a little bit longer, but they sold out. So congratulations. I unfortunately missed it. But they'll definitely be on my radar. I'll be hunting those down here in the near future for sure.
All right, guys. So I've seen a few people now mention this. It is a gummy pizza. I'll go ahead. People are asking me to eat it. I'm opening it up. I'm only gonna have one.
Oh my
Oh
goodness,
yeah,
It's actually really good.
as well.
It's a very good gummy.
That's so
Um,
adorable.
that is so cool.
All right, sorry about that. Elle, and I don't know if you have a husband, boyfriend, significant other that if you want to ask them to earmuff it, if they are there with you. And I heard you go ahead and saying, some numbers with the AP Agriseco that you have.
Yeah.
But what is the single most expensive FiGPiN purchase that you have made, if you don't mind sharing?
I think it might be this one. So the Hello Kitty.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I think it was like around 300 for that one.
Okay. And is
but-
that, do you know if that's the lot from the Sanrio edition, or is it from the FiGPiN edition?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
What's the lot size on that? Yeah, that's an amazing pin either way.
What pin number is that?
What pin number? It's 369.
Yeah, because I believe that one has 2 editions. Yep. So there's either 180 lot of lot B, which was the Sanrio actual exclusive. So they separate. So it was a shared exclusive between FiGPiN and Sanrio, and then the other lot is 570 of a lot A. So yeah, that's why I was just asking if you knew which one it came from.
Let me check the app. That's a really good question.
That's so cool about the app. I love that.
Yeah.
I actually came across, and I think I have 1 or 2 of my collection now of that Sanrio lot, and it's a pretty epic, strong pin. I love them. They're pretty neat.
I mean, everything that is Hello Kitty is pretty neat to me. If it's special edition, it's a plus. But I just love it so much because it's Hello Kitty.
So Levi, and I'm going to go ahead. This is thanks to Levi. I have to give a rating on the gummy pizza, and I'll do our El Presidente. I'm going to say it's a 7.3. 7.3 is the rating I get on the gummy pizza there. Yep. But, and Van Harris, 1 bite. Everybody knows the rules, man. 1 bite. All right, so very cool. So you spent around $300 for a FiGPiN AP, which that seems to be more in line with Battle and I's purchases compared to some of the people we've had on the show where they're like they spent $60 on a pin.
Yeah, whenever I hear that, it's like,
what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, seriously, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I will kind of backtrack to a question I had prior. We were chatting about pictures, you planning on taking more. I was going to kind of use that as a little filler segment of, do you want to maybe do a little self plug of where everybody can find your Instagram, social media pages to possibly go like the pictures you have and maybe the new ones coming up?
Yeah, for sure. So I post my pictures on Instagram. It's FiGPiN.elle. And I like to repost also pictures from the community, some like pretty cool people taking pictures in there too. So I do that, and I also promote what the FiGPiN and put the links for pops and pins and for whatnot. So follow me if you want, and follow through my journey of collecting more Sanrio FiGPiNs. And now,
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. So guys, that was FiGPiN.elle on Instagram, FiGPiN.elle.
Yes, ELLE. So kind of like what.
So I could be wrong, but I could have sworn I looked at your profile before heading into the show, and I've heard Hello Kitty and Sanrio, but I'm pretty sure I don't remember seeing very many of those on your page. I remember seeing a whole bunch of lazy eggs.
Yeah. So those are also from Sanrio. It's
Okay.
Kudetama, and those are one of my favorites. He's such a vibe. So those were the latest ones that I had, and Those were the ones that where I got mostly inspired to take pictures, and that's where everything besides the My Hero Academia by Sanrio ones. I feel that I could have like play a little bit more when taking pictures. But yeah, those were one of my favorites too. Egg butt. Um, such a vibe.
Heck yeah. I thought you did a really good job with those ones. That actually really does justice for those pins. Makes them look, like you said, it looks like you found a really good background for them. Like they came out pretty neat. I thought they were good.
I
Yeah.
will share. I'm sneaking a peek right now at your profile, and you are taking some hella great pictures here. So yeah, guys, definitely take a look. And I see the Spyro that you have on your
Yeah. That was the
yeah,
very
very cool.
That's
first
where it
one.
started it all.
Yes, that's the very first
What the
one
fig
that
pin
I took
history.
pictures. Actually, also Alex had sent me with the FiGPiN a sticker in there that I promised that I would put somewhere, and then I'm like, I don't really want to, use it. I just want to save it. So now it's
Yeah.
stored.
I
Um,
suck at stickers so bad. I can never stick them on anything.
I just didn't want to, ruin it or use it. I just wanted to be in mint
So
condition.
are you a iPhone phone photographer, or do you actually have a legit little camera that you take these pictures with? Or what's your style of toy photography?
So I do. I'm not an Apple person. I have a Google Pixel, and
Oh,
and
nice.
yes, and I really like how it takes pictures. So I figure I could, take pictures with it and play with it. And sure enough, it took really nice pictures of that sparrow, and then the rest was history. And now it's, making me wanting to get like a more professional camera to start getting nicer pictures. Um, but yeah, that was like in grad school, so now I
Heck
can
yeah.
like use a little bit of my time to do so. So I'm looking
Very
forward
cool.
to that. Yeah.
Very cool. So I'm assuming when everyone was complaining in December about there was way too much Sanrio with Strawberry King, the Twin Little Stars,
Mm-hmm.
Tuxedo Sam, and I
My
can't think of the other
melody,
one that came out.
my melody.
Yep, My Melody, that you were like
She
in
knows.
your glory.
Yeah, yeah, those are my favorites. The glitter, my little twin stars are, I think, is one of my favorites as well. It's so
Nice.
cute. And then
Awesome.
the glitter Christmas Hello Kitty, that was also super cute. So I have all of those. Actually, I have the glitter. It just
Very
glitters
cool.
so
Love it.
nice. And then we'll see. So the
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Hello Kitty,
Little
and then
Christmas style.
Mrs. Santa, I guess. Hello Kitty.
Very cool.
Cute. I
So
do like the glitter on those little outfits. That's a good
they're
one.
so nice. And then those tend to photograph so well too. So I'm really looking forward, but um I guess I'll have to wait until it's December so I can take pictures and post them.
There
Yeah.
you go. We could do it in June,
Heck
right?
no.
Or like
I
July,
Yeah,
right?
think
just a
Christmas in
little
yeah,
July.
Christmas in July for sure. I actually thought about that
post
too.
dated. No biggie.
There you go.
For sure.
Heck, if
And I
it's that way, I would never be on time for anything. I actually shout out to all the people. Watch, I'm gonna go get proof. Hold on, I'll be right back. Keep going.
Well, while Battle's doing that, and Levi asks a very good question. So, do you collect anything else besides FiGPiN, or do you have any other hobbies?
not really. Um I really like start the FiGPiN because it's like in a smaller scale, so like you can have several and you don't need that much space. Um, but no, the main thing that I collect are FiGPiNs. I do have some Funkos here or there, Hello Kitty mainly.
Nice.
Some toys here and there, but it's always centered around Hello Kitty. So Hello Kitty dolls, Hello Kitty plushies, um, but nothing as consistent as FiGPiNs. So.
Very cool. Awesome.
Mhm.
So, Battle, what I
And
know that you went ahead and
why?
you pulled something out there. So,
Yeah, so I guess I'll get into this, but I'll come back and ask you why Hello Kitty? When did you start that? What got you into it? How long has this been obsession hobby. So this is what I was gonna say is shout out to all the people who are on our 50th episode. I got everything packed up, ready to rock and roll. I got them all bagged, shipped, ready to rock. It just hasn't worked in my favor to actually ship them out yet. Uh, between running out of ink at work, then when I got home, we drove 3 days between here and Albuquerque, which I don't have anything other than a couch and a bed on the floor. Then I was driving to my brother-in-law's house yesterday where they have a printer, so I could get those labels done. But then, of course, we got stuck in the sleet, came back, and I don't have a printer here. So I apologize for the delay, but I have them ready. I'll get them out to y'all very, very soon.
Um,
That's what I'm saying. Post day. If it was, I'm late with everything. It's not that I don't try, but I found out that shipping is a pain in the butt.
so you were asking me about my Hello Kitty obsession, right?
Yeah, how'd you get into that, or what? How long have you been
So
into that, or what was that obsession start?
I think for the longest I can remember, I kid you not, I remember going to a Hello Kitty or a Sanrio store when I was a kid, and we actually drove into this bigger city, and I found this store, and I was just like, oh my God, I want everything. So I bought like three pencils. I have the pencils still up to date. They have not been used. I still have them in mint condition because I never wanted to touch them because they were so cute. So, and I think I was like 8 years old or something like that, and I always liked it. Um, and then my mom was like, "Oh, she's probably gonna grow out of it," and apparently I didn't. I still like it. I still love it. Um, Everything that I can ever find of Hello Kitty, especially when it comes to, like, I don't know, like jewelry or makeup and stuff like that. That's the best
Makeup.
too. Yeah, you would be amazed. There's everything Hello Kitty, so you have to be kind of careful with that too. But the pins are the ones that you can definitely display the most, and the glitter part just like makes everything look so nice, and everyone is like always asking like, "Oh, what is that?" So I think that's why I like the Fig pins the most, because you can like put it on your backpack or in your purse or whatever, and people will actually like see it. As opposed to the other things, I just have them hidden in my room.
Very cool.
You're gonna have to start carrying those Hello pencils around, so when you're writing something, they'll be like, oh, "That's a cool
Yeah.
pencil."
Yeah.
um, and Levi just asked the question. I know that we also asked this question, so I wanted to get to it, but it'll be, I guess, a two-parter. What character from Hello Kitty or Sanrio would you like to see FiGPiN go ahead and make that they haven't already done? And then the two-parter piece of it, like what character license outside of Sanrio / Hello Kitty would you like to go ahead and see FiGPiN have on their vision board?
So they're definitely missing cinnamon roll. I don't know if you know it. It's like a little white uh cloud, I think, but it's like a cinnamon.
Okay. I
It's
see some people
cute.
talking about it, and I believe it. Yeah, it's Queen Nerd that she's bringing it up. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Cinnamon
Queen
roll is
Nerd, howdy.
amazing. Um, but they have brought most of the characters too. Um, but yeah, so I think that's the one I would like to see the most, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out soon because he's pretty popular too.
Nice.
And then for characters, I
You
would
heard
like
it
to,
here first.
yeah, for sure.
What the Fig Pig
I
leak?
I did not think twice when I saw the Christmas ones, and I actually don't think twice whenever I see any Hello Kitty ones. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same thing with any new Sanrio stuff. And then for the pins that I would like to see, I think I'm a huge anime fan too. So there's a lot of anime pins already that Pikmin has, but and I don't know if a lot of people know about this show. Sakura Card Captor. It was like a 90s anime show. It's based on Sakura, and she's got all these beautiful outfits. So I think they would look great on pins. So I would love to see that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I know I've heard the anime. I've never watched it. Once you said Card Captor, I definitely remember the show for sure.
Yeah, no, it was one of my favorite ones, and she gets to wear all these beautiful outfits. So I think that would be like super nice, kind of like what they did with Sailor Moon, that you have all the different characters with different colors. You can definitely see that same thing with Sakura. I think that would be, at least for me, I would love to see that. Um, oh, and I'm seeing the chat, and that's a favorite anime for some people too. That's so cool.
Yep.
Nice. I am
And Queen,
slacking on the anime gig.
so Queen Nerd is saying that March is cinema rolls. Cinema roll? Is that, I'm not, how do you say it? Oh,
Cinnamon roll.
cinema roll. It's his birthday in March, so, and he's the friend of the month that month as well.
Right.
So,
So maybe,
so who
yeah.
knows?
So this month was by Melodies. Yes. Was it? Yes, I think it was My Melodies month, and or it was the month that it was released, which was I think December or something like that. So they're, if they're kind of following that trend, so hopefully they'll do that as well
Well,
in
that's
March.
cool.
Very cool. Awesome. So there was something that was just brought to my attention right before the show, and let me get to the message because I'm trying to now remember exactly what it was. But Brad Gallagher had showed me that someone shared with him that there's a Funko Fair tomorrow. I believe it's called Funko Fair.
Nice.
And the image that was shown, and I know it's not going to be like the best because it's not going to show up. I'll go ahead and try to share the image. But it's showing that there's a FiGPiN being released tomorrow during Funko Fair. So I'm not sure if there's some surprise release tomorrow during Funko Fair, or did someone just go ahead and like
What?
do something fun, like prank someone here with this. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely it's interesting to see that this was being floated around out there.
Well, that would be awesome.
Yeah. That's definitely interesting. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll share the image on what the FiGPiN, and if someone can go ahead and find out, or someone knows in the chat already, what's going on with it, that would be cool to go ahead and get some answers before we leave the show for this evening. Elle, I don't know if you are into Winnie the Pooh,
Oh yeah.
but are you excited for tomorrow's release?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
super cute. Yes.
Yes,
I'm
definitely
looking
very cool.
forward to those for sure. They're releasing them. When is it? The release?
What's your favorite, Eeyore, Piglet, or somebody else? Kanga? Who? I can't decide. Who's yours?
No, definitely Piglet. Always been a Piglet fan. I don't know if it's because it's pink, or because it's little, or because it's a pig, or maybe because all of those
How
three
funny.
above. But I love them so much.
That was awesome. Well, that's
Okay,
gonna be
so
a neat little release.
I'm actually going ahead and posting right now on what the FiGPiN on Facebook. So if anyone wants to take a look at the image and just tell us, was it a prank, or was it actually something that Funko Fair is doing tomorrow? That'd be appreciated. I'm thinking it's a prank, but I mean, who knows?
So, if I'm not mistaken, Winnie the Pooh, is it Eeyore and Kanga, or Eeyore and Piglet? That's going to be a Chalice exclusive and a Ralphie's Funhouse exclusive, correct?
So Eeyore is the Ralphie's Funhouse exclusive, and then Kanga and
Good
Roo
one.
are the Chalice collectible exclusive.
Heck yeah. Very cool. Well, I'm excited to see those. Congratulations, Ralphie's. Congratulations, Chalice. Those are definitely some awesome things. That's cool.
Definitely,
I
yeah.
haven't really heard of any kind of like bundles or deals or anything. So that'll be kind of neat to see how those drop.
Well, I know Ralphie's is doing, if you buy 2 of the Eeyores, you get an AP chance. I think I just might have seen that he
Ooh,
also
nice.
posted something today with maybe you buy all 4 pins. There's also something, but don't quote me on that. I have not really been on social media today, just with work. It's been crazy. But I'm pretty sure I saw a new image from Ralphie's with that somewhere. So I know Ralphie's doing stuff. And then, Chalice will have it up on their website, as well as, the retailers, other retailers will have the commons, as well as FiGPiN will have the Winnie the Pooh commons available at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Elle, there is something that I forgot to ask you, especially since you said that you were into anime. And I know Alex isn't here, but I always have to still go ahead and ask because me and her are still in competition with it. Dragon Ball Z versus MHA.
Wow, that's a very easy one. It's my hero, 100%.
Oh no.
All right. Well, thanks, Elle, for coming on the show. We're done with you for the evening. We appreciate you for. I kid. No, I mean, hey, it's definitely it's awesome. I love the show. I mean, it's cool. I'm actually finally catching up to it when I can. I'm on season 5 now, so
Okay.
I know I have a whole other season
Nice.
to go, but I don't know why I stopped at season 4, and then I was like, crap, I haven't watched it for so long. I have to watch season 4 again to remember what's happening.
Yeah.
So I'm on season 5 now.
It's actually, it gets really, really good. So I 100% recommend. And look, I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, although back in the day it was like watch an episode and then wait like a whole week to see the other episode and then it would restart all over
Right.
again. So it was so hard to watch shows back in the day.
Very
But
true.
but definitely I've been watching both actually, and yes, it's fun, but I don't know, I really like the story of MHA, so I have to go with that one. Right.
It is a good one.
Austin, it's really good, you should watch it for sure. Just go past the first season and then it gets better, I swear. I was not 100% sure during the first season, so
Of which one?
of My Hero, and
Oh, okay.
then it started picking up, and he was like, "Oh my goodness, I love this." So yes,
It
give
gets
it a
better and
chance.
better.
Because I'm seeing like I haven't seen it in one episode. You should watch it, but then don't go by the first episode either.
So I'm not sure. I know Jason. Welcome to the show. Thanks for Jason Ruiz from FiGPiN. He just commented. I think he might be talking about the image I just posted on what the FiGPiN, our Facebook page, that I was questioning what was what this image that I found that someone sent to me earlier today, and Jason makes the comment, which I think he might be talking about, that it's Entertainment Earth's website, and that's how they just post things. It's them dropping the Winnie the Pooh line, so there is nothing.
Mm.
Okay, so yep, Jason is confirming that is the case. So this is from Entertainment Earth. So although it looks like it's part of Funko Fair, it is not part of Funko Fair. So thank you, Jason, for clarifying. We appreciate that, man.
Definitely. Well, I've kind of been thinking there's been a little bit of an elephant in the room all night that we haven't discussed yet. A release that has been officially announced now and might have kind of possibly had an opportunity on our last show. Elle, did you happen to catch our last show? Do you know what we're talking about?
Yes, with
Oh,
event.
Yes, even. Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's gonna come out the third or the first.
What is it?
Possibly it should be hitting Even's website on February 3rd. So it's this
Mhm.
Friday.
Right.
So go ahead and keep an eye out on their social media as well as FiGPiN social media. But yeah,
What
so
is it? What is it? What is it?
what is it? It's the glitter blue eye white dragon.
Super nice.
So we
Love it.
had a surprise leak. There was a very small lot that was granted towards what the FiGPiN to go ahead and have as a surprise release during the show last week. So
Mhm.
hopefully there are many people here that have had the opportunity to get one of the 50 pins. I did speak with Tyler earlier today or yesterday, I can't remember, but he did share that those 50 pins will be shipping out starting tomorrow. So he had to go ahead and get the clear from FiGPiN that he can go ahead and ship those out, because now it's been announced he will be able to go ahead and start shipping them out tomorrow.
You were
Heck
able to
yeah.
get one, right, John?
I was able to get one right at the end there. So it was tough, like doing the show and then being like, I'm trying to get, do the whole website thing. So, but I was able to get one thanks to a lot of people saying, hey, like try now. So I was finally able to get one. So yes, thank you.
Nice.
How about
Very
you?
cool.
Were you one of the lucky few?
What was that?
Were you able to snag one?
No, I was also trying to refresh. I get to play a little bit with the Lego in there, change the base and all that stuff. But
Oh
by
yeah,
the
yeah.
time I was able to log it or to get it work to work, they were already sold out. They sold out pretty quick. So
Yeah, I was trying to have Casey do it, but of course she wasn't logged in and had all her stuff saved because it was her phone, not mine. So by the time I was more having fun with it on the show, I will give
nice.
mad props to everybody on the show. We gave even the very good stress test. I hope they're ready for the drop because we were able to crash their site. So I think
For
it was
sure.
a good. I think it was a good little test. I hope they enjoyed it. I'm sure it gave them a run for their money, but that's what we fake pins do. We just crash everything. We come in head first like our Aries around here. So
That's very
let's
true.
get them.
That was really impressive for sure.
We love going ahead and giving those stress tests to our
I'm excited.
friends. Very cool.
What a cool pin. I'm super excited for it. We all kind of had an idea it was coming just because some of the other ones were released as glitter. Was super excited, super grateful for even doing what the FiGPiN release and mention. That was super nice of them. Yeah, I hope it goes really well for them and stay tuned for that. Set your alarms and make sure you go get it.
Very cool. Well, Elle, do you have any questions for us, or is there anything that you wanted to chat about before we go ahead and?
So since we were talking about my hero, and then you're probably not gonna like this, John, but I figured I could do a quick giveaway, but I'm not sure how to do
Oh
it. And since
shoot.
y'all are the experts, I'll just put the pin and then you guys help me out figure out how we're gonna do this. So the pin that I'm thinking of giving is this one. It's
Whoa.
Dane from MHA.
Holy smokes.
So how are we gonna do this, guys?
I can't thank you enough. As we always say, super appreciated, never necessary. Thank you very much for your generosity. Good luck,
No,
everybody. I hope that is an epic win.
and this is just to give back. You were all so kind and nice, and all of y'all have been super nice to me too. So I figured it was my time to give out to y'all and to the community. So
Shoot.
yeah. So I really don't know how to do this. You are all the experts. So how do you want to do this? And then however the winner is, I'll just get in contact with that person and then I can send it out.
Well, I mean, just to echo Battle, yeah, I mean, definitely very, very generous. Always appreciated, never expected. So thank you, Elle. Battle, yeah, I was waiting for it to happen. I knew someone was going to start throwing out numbers to guess Battle's favorite number here. Now we have some colors being guessed as well, so always fun. Battle's sideways because he's now checking his phone instead of being able to go ahead and have the show. So that's unfortunately that's one of the side effects when he gets out of the Zoom.
Maybe I can give out a question.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to look to see. I was trying to come up with an idea as we were going in case somehow I had to not go with my numbers question.
Yes, definitely numbers just get too complicated real quick. How can we do this, guys?
Well, what about this?
You don't have any.
Go ahead, Battle.
I was gonna say you don't have any special ways that you've learned from whatnot.
Oof. I wonder if Chris can help me out with that, but I don't want to put him in a special position, so I'll just
Well,
do
what
it.
was your idea, John?
So my idea was what the last picture that Elle posted on her IG page. Can you tell us, the first person to go ahead and tell us the FiGPiN number of the last picture? And as you're going ahead and going to IG to look up FiGPiN.elle, ELLE, why don't you go ahead and hit follow for her? And then go ahead and tell us the FiGPiN number from the last picture that was posted on her. And I see.
Follow it and like it too.
Well, I see Queen Nerd as the very first
Yes.
person that went ahead and posted there. So guys, again, go check out FiGPiN.elle on IG. Was there any other platforms that you share your work on?
Just that one for the time.
Okay.
being.
So I'm surprised that Midnight did. I thought Midnight's like a big My Hero fan. I can't believe he didn't even post a guess in here. So
He's a
Queen
snack
Nerd, please go ahead and reach out to Els to go ahead and get your I was gonna say Midnight AP, not Midnight AP.
Same.
Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of the character. Stain.
MHA.
MHA. Yeah, that's who cares about MHA anyway.
Yeah, of course. I'm super excited. And Queen Nerd has been always super nice with me too. So all of y'all have been super nice. So I'm excited to get back to the community as well.
Very cool. Yeah. No, we appreciate
Shout out
that.
Queen
That's a
Nerd,
super
Collect
cool.
Awesome Enthusiast. Follow them on Discord. They got a good channel, a bunch of boosting going on over there.
For sure.
Definitely make sure you follow them as well.
And then I hope to see you all tomorrow too. Whatnot Wednesdays with Pops and Pins.
Hey guys, so don't forget Whatnot Wednesdays, Pops and Pins, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whatever time zone Elle and everyone else is in, doesn't make a difference anyway. So, but 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, Chris, we just want to make sure if you are watching or when you do watch this, Elle did show up on time. She was not asleep. She did not miss the show for us. So I would just say maybe Elle likes us more than you, Chris. I don't know, but just to let you know, she was here for us.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Well,
all right.
We're excited to see y'all tomorrow night. Definitely,
For
we were
sure.
saying, check out the Whatnot Pops and Pins. He's been doing some upgrades. He's got some disco going on in the background. I think they have their own theme song and a crazy pin they're making now. They have some fancy little LED bars going by. And then, of course, the redemption games that they have been absolute fire. So definitely check it in. Check out Whatnot. They're doing some really good stuff.
And it gets really fun too if you're just there to enjoy the show.
And as we're talking about Whatnot, I also wanted to go ahead and mention every Thursday, another supporter of ours and a friend to the show, Johnny from Tag'em, he goes ahead and does his Whatnot show on Thursdays, and that's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, Chris, tomorrow night, February 1st, we go ahead and also it's a huge month. February is a big month, man. You know, it's great. Tomorrow's a big day. Start of a great celebration. So we go ahead and have Pops and Pins on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Whatnot. And then you also have Tag'em on Whatnot on Thursday. If you have not already, guys.
Go
ahead.
I was just going to say, since we're talking about Whatnot, definitely check out Event as well. They're on all day, every day. I was just on there earlier. They were doing Funko Grails. I think there was like a red stormtrooper going down. They had all kinds of Scooby-Doos and all the flocked. I mean, incredible stuff they got going on too. So Whatnot is the place to be. Check them out.
Definitely. And I know Evans has, it seems like they're trying to go ahead and do this 24/7, 24-hour a day stream thing. And I know, Battle, you've shared with me that you've caught Statue Fanatic, our friend Calvin, on the show a few times. I've yet to go ahead and see him on Evan's Whatnot show. So hopefully one of these days I'll go ahead and actually see him on the show. But yeah, pretty cool. Whatnot's
next time if I catch him on there, I'll text you.
Very cool. Definitely. Guys, we are looking for some more guests for February. We do have some guests for next month, but we do have 1 or 2 dates that we can go ahead and get some more people in. So if you are interested in joining us, hopefully Elle can attest that it's been a pretty good show. I think it's amazing actually getting to meet you. So thank you so much. But yeah, I mean, if you want to go ahead and join us and chat about geeky, FiGPiN, nerdy stuff, go ahead and do it. Elle, I do have to ask this question because I see like you have this pretty elaborate headset on. So are you a gamer? And I see like the pretty cool chair in the background there.
It's the boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
hair and headset.
Well, that's
So
unfortunate because we were gonna have to throw down on some games because I bet she would mark all y'all.
I do like playing games. And I do sometimes try to play, but I just get super like nervous and excited, and then I just end up like killing myself. Or
Oh no.
I try. A for effort.
Hopefully there's a My Kitty game out there that ain't involving killing anything.
Yeah, no. But yeah. Actually, Chips CC was uh playing last night, and just wanted to play a little bit of Call of Duty, but I know that I would just get like completely destroyed. So
What up,
um,
Jib?
but
I
maybe we can
see,
play sometime.
I don't know if you were a fan of The Office, but I see
Yes.
you as Jim, like in the corner, just jumping, not knowing what you're doing, and then they throw the grenade at you, and then you blow up there. That's kind of how you're describing yourself, which I doubt is true. But I just that's the image that's popping in my head is you being
That
Jim,
is
just
too funny.
not knowing what to do in the game.
It really depends. It really depends. I have I like playing games that I don't know. I played the game Diablo. That's one of my favorite games, but then it's
Oh
very
yeah.
low risk, and you don't get to find people that are as good as in Call of Duty. They completely destroy you in 3 seconds. So I tend to play those, the ones that I don't get killed as often. So
Speaking of games, I have been binging the first God of War, and I got the Ragnarok for Christmas, but I couldn't start that one until I beat the first one. So I feel like I'm pretty close to the end now. So it's been going crazy. So I've been having a heck of a good time with that one.
and someone in the chat is saying that play League of Legends. I actually played League of Legends, and it's also very stressful. uh, it gets really stressful. So yes, Diablo 4 is coming, and I'm looking forward for that.
Yep. So I know, and you were talking about just God of War. So my son got high honor roll this past marking period, which we
Nice.
just finished. He has been wanting the Ragnarok game. I got it for him, and there's this whole thing that me and him are battling because he was going to sleep one night earlier last week, and I was going to jump on and play Ragnarok, and he was like, "You can't play without me." So I'm like, "Oh, all right, fine." So I waited, and then I come home from work, and he gets home way earlier
And
from
he's been
school,
on it.
and he's already playing it. I'm like, "What is this, man? Like, how can you go out and tell me I can't play the game without you, but then you're doing the same exact thing to me?"
And he just gave you the deer in the headlights look, or what did he say? I'm sure he had a
He's like,
wise
I wasn't
idea.
playing it that long. I wasn't playing it that long, Dad.
That's too funny.
Love kids for sure. All right, guys. Again, if you are interested, please go ahead and reach out to us. It's always fun having to get to meet new people, chat with you guys, learn a little bit more about those that are in the community. So thank you so much, Elle, for joining us this evening. Any last messages or things that you like to share before we go?
Just again, thank you all for inviting me, and also being always so kind, and you know, introducing me to how to use the app. I really appreciate your time and your friendship, and it's been great meeting all of y'all. So I'm really excited that you can finally get to know me besides the pictures that I post. And again, thank you for your everything you do for the community. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for the same for everything that you do for the community. So, Battle, man, anything for you to finish off the show, my friend?
I always have to thank the people in the audience. I have to take my hat off to y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in every week. You make it possible for us to be here and way more enjoyable. To our guests, we just want to hear your story. Come chat, FiGPiNs, geek out with us. Tell me what else you like. Elle, thank you very much for the giveaway. Super appreciative. Congratulations, Queen Nerd, on the win. I'm excited for next week. Come chat with us.
Very true. All right, guys. Well, we will be here 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Tuesday. Come make sure that you're hanging out with us once again. Battle, I will leave it up to you, my friend. Elle, I think you might have seen us to the end of the show. If you don't mind, Battle's going to go ahead and do a countdown. We go ahead and shout Boost Awesome as a nod to where our roots began with FiGPiN Boosters on Facebook, which is a booster group that I was a part of. There was maybe less than 20 people. The group is now close to 800. I know it's over 700. So it's been a pretty wild ride with that. But if you don't mind going ahead and just chilling with us for 2 more seconds as Battle does the countdown. Thank you guys so much. Elle, Battle, have a great evening, everyone.
And 3, 2, 1.
Boost awesome.
Battle
Oh my
awesome.
God. Have a great night.
Have a great night, everyone.
Good night, y'all.